Time. The time has come for us to merge our souls so that we might shield ourselves against the Withering's blight. To best magnify the power of our merging, there must be a point of convergence, a nexus for the energy we created, and that is the Satyr.
I offer myself as the Satyr.
Then come. Join me at the altar and feel the warmth of our love. Now we must take our Satyr out to meet the night sky. What is she doing here?
I need to talk to Eric.
Pay her no mind. Rachel is no longer a part of our Foundation. She's a heretic who would see us destroyed by the Withering.
Daddy!
Faith!
She's alive?
How is it possible?
Who are you? What were you doing with my daughter?
Please, I'm only trying to help. I'm Nora. I found this little girl wandering alone and she asked me to bring her here.
We must take them both inside to ensure they are not infected by blight.
Wait, what are you doing?
You're not taking my daughter.
No! Stay away from me!
Honey, what's wrong?
I know what you did. You left me behind.
Faith, honey, please.
I don't want to go with you!
The girl is terrified of you, Rachel. We should take her inside and help her calm down.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Eric!
Look at her, Rachel. She's freaking out.
What's going on here?
Don't worry. We'll explain inside.
Rach.
We gather here today to remember the people that are no longer beside us. We remember the fullness of their being. We honor the good and the bad. Ingrid, our mama, who was as ferocious as she was protective of this family. For better or for worse, she was a lion. And this scarf was her mane. Our Aunt Meta, as nurturing as she was unyielding. A parent and a friend in equal measure. We offer her nursing cap. Carl, our proud papa, who was as resilient as he was stubborn. He wasn't perfect, but he worked hard, and this shirt bears the stains of his sweat. And lastly, a very special little boy. His name was Orson.
Orson was a stubborn little man, just like his grandpa. He always did what he wanted to do. But he was brave, too, like his Aunt Britt. He was resilient and adventurous, and always stood up for what he believed in. I was so proud to be his mother. No, I can't let him go. I can't abandon him. He's out there.
Astrid, stop. You're just making it worse. This would have been good for you if you had trusted me.
I can't give up. I know he's out there. I know he's... Orson!
Astrid, where are you going?
No broken bones? Scrapes? Bruises? Are you hungry? Do you need water? Where did you find this? Okay. Okay, Angel. Can you tell me where you've been? Were you in the woods this whole time? Please, Angel. Answer me. Did something bad happen to you?
Astrid, I think we should take him to see a doctor.
No. He just got here. He's safer with me.
But we have to get him checked out. He was gone for so long, and there's so much we don't know. He's probably malnourished, maybe even frostbitten.
I said no. I'm his mother, and I can take care of my son.
Fine, but look at him. He's not speaking. He's barely even moving. What do you think is wrong with him?
Angel, what's wrong?
See what I mean? What is going on with him?
There is nothing wrong with him. He doesn't need to be poked and prodded.
I am not going to let you neglect my nephew because you're... I don't even know what your problem is right now. He's going to the hospital if I have to take him myself.
Okay, fine. I will take my son to the hospital. Orson, dear, we're going to go on a little ride, okay? But don't worry. I've got you.
No, Mommy!
What have you done to my daughter?
All I did was bring her back safely. She seems afraid of you. Why did she go running away in the first place?
We should get everyone inside. It isn't safe out here.
I'm not going anywhere with you, and it doesn't look like Faith wants to either.
We just want to make sure you're both fine. Any injuries that need attending to.
Rachel?
Faith? Honey? Do you want to come with me and Daddy inside? We've missed you so much. But why? Don't you want us all to be together? What's wrong with her? It's like she's afraid of me.
Faith? Don't you want to hug Mommy?
No, I want Daddy! And Miss Nora!
It's time to go.
Faith can go inside, but I'm going with her.
Rachel, you're no longer a member of the Foundation.
I don't care. Faith is my daughter. She isn't going anywhere without me.
Let's all head inside.
Xavier, what is it? I was just going to the kitchen with Krista and Faith to get her something to eat.
And Rachel?
I couldn't tell her no. She's Faith's mother.
That's a conversation for later. Right now, there's another problem we should discuss.
Hello? Is someone out there? Let me out!
You locked her up?
Shh. We had to be cautious. We know nothing about this woman.
She brought Faith back to us.
But how do we know she wasn't the person who took her in the first place? Just as the Foundation is here to protect us, there are other nefarious forces working against us.
Like what?
It's best you don't know. I'd like you to speak with her. Faith has some attachment to this woman. I think she'd be more likely to talk to her father.
I'm not sure.
Don't you want to know what happened to your daughter? She's been gone all this time and comes back seemingly terrified of her own mother?
Yeah. That's not like her.
If it was my daughter, I would interrogate this woman until I got every piece of information she had. But I understand if that's not in your nature. Think on it.
I apologize for the delay. We've had people coming in with all kinds of strange injuries, and we find ourselves a bit short-staffed.
He seems healthy, but he's just not responsive to me. Or anyone.
Well, let's have a look. Hey there, Orson. I'm just gonna shine a little light in your eyes, okay?
Aurora, did you hear? We found Orson. He's alive.
I did hear. I can't wait to come see him.
See him? Well, he's being examined now.
I understand. But it's the Barnavanet policy that social workers check on their wards, especially after they've gone missing. Truly, it's just to make sure that he's not suffering from psychological issues that require treatment or stronger measures.
Are you talking about taking Orson away? Right after I just got him back?
Oh, no, dear. I'm just trying to help. If everything is in order and Orson doesn't pose any threat to himself or others, you'll be fine. How's our usual time and place?
Sure. That'll be fine. Ah! Orson! Orson!
Astrid!
Orson! Orson, no!
Ms. Johansson, I can't recommend that you continue overseeing Orson while he's in this state.
But Orson needs to pass his inspection from the Barnavanet.
I can't recommend exposing him to anyone right now. He needs to be sedated, for your safety as well as his. Drug the little bastard so he can't muck it all up.
What did you say?
I said he needs to be sedated. Maybe if his social worker saw the extent of his needs, they could help.
If she doesn't see him, she won't know.
If you don't let the proper people help him, then your son may never get better.
Fine. But just overnight.
Hey. Have they found your father?
No.
I doubt they ever will.
It was like he really thought Ava was with him. Like he was trying to save her somehow.
What happened with him? Right now, I just have to focus on Orson.
I was wondering if he was up for visitors. But he must need time to rest.
It's probably for the best. He's been irritable.
He's been through so much.
We all have.
I just wanted to come and say, as a mother who lost a child, it's impossible to face. And so your mind dreams up terrible bargains for how to make it untrue. I thought that if I worked or prayed or just remembered hard enough, I could love her back to life. But despite everything, when that miracle does come, even if it's for another mother, to take that pain away for someone, I'm so happy that you have your son back, Astrid.
Thank you, Olivia. Really.
There's something else. I never got my justice for Asta. Since Ava disappeared after the shooting, I felt like I failed her as a therapist. That's why I quit and became a police officer. I told everyone it was so I could make sure that wouldn't happen to anyone again. But that was a lie. It was because I couldn't help your sister, Ava, and I took my failure out on your family instead. And when Orson went missing, I think I let those feelings seep out and affect how I handled his case.
Are you saying you sabotaged Orson's investigation because of your grudge?
Whether it was conscious or not, I don't know. But I apologize. You, Orson, didn't deserve that.
No, we didn't. And what? You want me to just let it go?
There's been so much hate and pain here, Astrid. I'm just trying to find peace.
You don't deserve peace. You think an apology is going to make what you did to me go away?
You could let the hate live forever if you wanted. Or we could start over. Find forgiveness. A new life.
Stay away from my family. Don't ever come near us again.
Don't worry. I came by myself.
Is this where you offer me my phone call? Or are you just going to skin me alive first?
Locking you in here wasn't my idea, but you have to understand how this looks. You showed up out of nowhere with my daughter, who's been missing without a trace for weeks now. No one knows you or where you came from. I'd be stupid if I didn't have some concerns.
Fair enough. What do you want to know?
How did you find her?
She was just wandering around by herself. I asked her where her parents were. She took my hand and started guiding me. I won't lie and say it didn't freak me out a little, but I couldn't just leave her.
And why are you here? In Hope's Junction? It's a small town, and I've never seen you before.
I used to live here, okay? But I saw the writing on the wall and got the hell out a long time ago.
Then why did you come back?
I got a letter from my brother begging me to come. Only he's dead. He died the year after I moved away. At first, I thought it was a sick joke. But the writer mentioned things only somebody close to my brother would know.
When did you receive it?
A week ago. The next day, I packed up my car and headed back to this hellhole. As soon as I got within city limits, all I could see was fog. Crashed my car in a ditch. When I got out to look for help, I found your daughter. And she led me here.
Where exactly did...
Look, I've answered enough questions. Tell your friends to let me out of here so I can keep searching.
I wish it was up to me. But it isn't.
Wait, please!
That wasn't so bad, was it? Being back at the Foundation?
I could feel them staring at me, passing judgment, because I wouldn't let them separate me from my daughter.
We're all just trying to do what's best for Faith.
I tried to be open and agreeable. Wish I could say the same for everyone else.
Well, she's home now, where she belongs.
What about you, Eric? Where do you want to stay?
Where I'm wanted.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look!
Hi, honey. Did you draw something?
Let's see it.
I drew it for you, Mommy. You don't like it? Mommy?
Hello?
Britt! I haven't heard from you. Are you okay?
I've been trying to reach you. I called and... I'm not okay.
Sounds like it. Why don't you share with me?
There's so much. I mean, my mother died. That's no big loss. My little nephew went missing, and now my aunt seems to be dead.
That's a lot.
But I really need to talk about what happened with my father.
You haven't burned yourself again, have you?
No, I haven't done that in a while.
Oh, that's good to hear. And have you had a drink?
I wanted to, but I handled it. I poured it out.
I can imagine how well you handled it. It's sad, really. I bet you're staring at a full bottle right now.
How did you know that?
You're not fooling anyone, Brett. You will relapse.
Who are you?
We're all waiting for you to die. So go on and do it already.
Fuck you!
Britt, are you home?
Mama?
Come here. I have something for you. You will like it. I promise. I thought this was your favorite. Go ahead and have a drink. That's what you want to do anyway, isn't it? Drink yourself to death. We could be together again.
Shut up!
There's only one way to make me go away.
No.
Have a drink.
As I said, we can't find any medical reason for his behavior. We'll be discharging him in the morning, but you might want to consider taking him to a child psychologist.
Come on, baby. Can you eat something? Please, baby. Is there nothing you'll eat? Even a bite? Well, what about a chocolate bar? You always love those. Why don't we go see what they've got in the vending machines? Are you staking me out now?
No, I'm just visiting some friends. A lot of craziness happening around town lately. Too many people hurt. I thought you'd have left with Orson by now.
In the morning.
Did you think about what I said? My apology?
Yeah. I forgive you. I'm just too exhausted to keep fighting with you, and if you really want to work towards something better together, I'm open to it.
We don't have to be who we've always been. And we won't be. If you need anything, you can call on me.
There's some discharge paperwork you need to sign.
Faith, honey, why don't you go to your room? Mommy and Daddy need to talk.
No, I want to play a game.
It's not time for games.
No, Mommy, I want to play.
Faith, please go to your room.
Yes, Daddy.
You wanted to talk?
I think it's best we end things now, before it gets any worse.
Rachel, you can't seriously expect me to just walk away. You clearly need help. Look at you.
I didn't do this as a cry for help. I did it to bring back our daughter, and it worked. If you can't understand that, then we don't belong together.
Rach, help me understand. We can work through anything.
I love you, Eric. But I can't stay married to you. Too much has happened. We'll still be great parents to Faith.
Promise me you'll get help.
I'm fine. Really. I just don't want to argue anymore. I want us to be done.
Then there's nothing more to say. I'm supposed to be back at the Foundation.
Faith?
Go ahead, gulp it down. It will make you feel better.
No! Leave me alone! You've asked for it now, girl! No, no, no!
Well, if you won't hurt yourself, I guess I'll have to hurt you!
Ugh, get away from me!
Orson, go to your room. Now! Britt, what the hell happened? It's a mess in here.
I didn't know what else to do. I wanted it really bad. But I had to stop myself.
Britt, I'm really sorry I wasn't here. But I'm really proud of you. I know how hard you've been working in your sobriety, and it shows. But maybe just pour it out next time, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
You want to help me clean up then? Where have you been?
I took a walk to clear my head.
Look,
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Orson, shouldn't you be in bed? You want me to read that to you? I don't know. You bit someone today, and I think you should just go straight to bed.
What the hell was that?
Orson attacked his doctor today.
Shit, Astrid. Why didn't you tell me?
The doctor thinks he needs to be medicated.
With what?
Some kind of antipsychotic.
Shit.
Right. What if it does more harm than good? Okay, I'll read it. But no more throwing books or biting. Oh, okay then. There once was a family of billy goats. An old goat, a mama goat, and a baby. That's not how I remember this story.
Who needed to cross the bridge?
That's right, baby. Do you know this story? But there was a troll underneath. So the old goat, who was the most treacherous, she crossed the bridge first and said, "You don't want to eat me. My heart..."
My heart is covered in pitch, black like bile, festering, rotten.
But I gave my hate and anger to the mama goat.
Take our hate and eat it. Eat it up.
Angel, I don't think you should be reading something like this. I could tell you the version of Billy Goat's gruff I remember. It's nicer. What do you think?
You'd better not be going in there.
What? Why?
Is everything okay?
I don't feel safe with her here.
Wouldn't feel safe? What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
If this is about my father's outburst at the memorial, I'm sorry. But he's not here. It's just me.
No, this is about what you said to Jonas.
I don't even know a Jonas.
He told me you followed him after the meeting. Told him to start using again.
What? I would never.
Is this true?
No, it's a lie. There's no way I'd say those things.
I heard she got kicked out of the Isotel for causing problems there too.
Look, I really need this. Things have been really hard lately.
Jonas overdosed last night.
What? I told you, I don't know anyone named Jonas.
I'm sorry, but I think you should leave.
Please, I need this.
This has to be a safe space. You should find another meeting.
Just go, okay?
I'm worried about her, Rach. Faith's been acting strange ever since she came back.
I know. It's like she doesn't want to be anywhere near me.
I'm blighted. My words are woe, my deeds are rot. But I am not lost. By hollowed blade I draw out my affliction.
Where did you hear that? Who taught you to say those things?
The lady in the woods. She taught me lots of things.
Nora? The lady who brought you back to us?
I'm not telling you.
Faith, if you know something, you really need to tell us, sweetie.
Rachel, you're upsetting her.
We might be separated, but I'm still her mother, okay?
Faith, why don't you go to bed? Mommy and Daddy need to talk.
If we're ever going to find out why she's acting like this, we need to know who took her in the first place.
I know, but push her too hard and she shuts down. We won't learn anything. Did you see what she was doing? Faith was performing a Foundation bloodletting ceremony. She knew all the words, Rachel.
She's just like me.
Rachel, did you teach her that ceremony?
Are you serious? Of course not.
Then who did she learn it from?
That's what we need to find out. What about Nora?
What about her?
Don't you think it's suspicious that she just showed up at the Foundation with Faith?
I guess so. I mean, They're keeping her locked up there until we're sure we can trust her.
If she's the one who took her, who did this to her, I want you to find out.
Even if she was the one who took Faith, she wouldn't just come out and tell me.
Please, Eric, just try. For Faith.
But I gave my hate and anger to the mama goat.
Take our hate and eat it.
And when she comes along, you can gobble her up.
Darkness coats my stomach.
But when the mama goat came, she said I gave all my hate and anger to the baby. When he comes along...
Gobble him up! Give it your hate and gobble him up!
And so the troll ate his fill.
Hate forms my branches, fear my roots. I am blooming. To suffer is to thrive in the grove of dead trees.
Angel, where do you hear such things?
The lady in the woods.
Lady? What lady?
She's coming for you.
I know you're out there. You people have no right locking me up like this.
I can't let you out.
I answered all of your questions. I don't know what else I can do to get you to trust me.
You still didn't tell me everything. Faith told us about the lady in the woods.
Who?
The woman Faith was with while she was missing.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I swear, and I can prove it.
I'll take you to where I found Faith.
How do I know I can trust you?
You can't. So just...
open the door, and we can find out how Faith survived out there.
Or who this lady in the woods is.
I need to think.
Eric, wait.
I'll be back.
Eric! Eric!
Is this true?
You better not be going in there.
Okay?
Jonas overdosed last night.
This has to be a safe
Told me
space.
you followed him after the meeting.
You should
Told him
find
to start
another-
using again.
I'm sorry, but I think you should leave.
Just go!
You know what? I get it. If you don't want me here, then I respect that.
Good. Leave.
No one deserves to suffer. We have another meeting later tonight. Just come back then, and I'll make sure you get the support you need.
Thank you.
Sobriety is hard enough as it is. No sense making it harder.
Astrid? Are you here? Figures. I look like shit. What the hell?
Someone there?
I thought having him back would all be okay.
Orson's been through so much, Astrid. You can't expect him to come out of this unchanged.
But this... he's not acting like my little boy anymore.
It's not just him. Everyone is acting so strangely. running around spouting nonsense.
Does the lady in the woods mean anything to you?
Nothing comes to mind. Why?
It's something Orson said. I think he's trying to tell me who took him.
Astrid, I want you to be careful. I don't want you to end up like your father.
What do you mean?
He lost your mother, and then Orson went missing. Mette. It was too much. It broke him. I don't want that happening to you too.
I'm afraid it's already happening.
I just want you safe.
Thank you, Leo. Really. Britt and I don't deserve you. Shit! I almost forgot about the visit from Orson's social worker. If she sees Orson like this, she might take him away. His doctor thinks sedatives could help, but I don't know.
You want my opinion?
Sure.
If it were me, I'd be asking myself which is more important. Keeping him safe or him getting better.
Faith, Mommy wants to ask you some questions. Do you remember anything from when you were gone? Honey, are you listening to me? Faith, listen to Mommy. Eric, is that you? Who's there?
Go away!
Rachel? I was hoping we could talk.
What do you want, Xavier?
Believe it or not, I do care about how you and Faith are doing.
Is that all?
There might be another reason.
Well?
I've always tried to live up to the ordeals embodied by Paul Radcliffe. But being a realist was never one of them. With a mission like ours, I suppose I've always found more solace in unbridled optimism. But I'm tired, Rachel. The withering, it gnaws at my mind. And nothing we've tried has been able to stem its spread.
Xavier, what are you saying?
I don't know if it can be undone.
What?
We must prepare for Ascension.
Xavier, you cannot do this. You would be forsaking countless people, leaving them at the mercy of those things.
I'm preparing the path to our salvation, Rachel. To a new world prepared by the Purifier, free of blight.
What about our friends, our families?
I've chosen Faith to be an aspirant. The child is special, Rachel. Her surviving the withering was nothing short of miraculous.
And what about me?
Only the purest among us are chosen to become aspirants. You know this. But that's why I'm here. I want you with me too, Rachel. I want you to rejoin the Foundation. I know I reacted harshly when you took your eye. But deep down, I saw what it really was. A commitment beyond even my own.
Xavier, so much has happened. I don't even know where to start with this.
The withering will soon consume everything in this town. And then the world. Let me spare your family.
Nora, you there?
No. I stepped out for lunch. Of course I'm still here. What do you want?
What street did you grow up on?
What?
You said you're from here, right?
Over on Dairy. You know it?
Yeah, I know it. My buddy Toby and I used to get into trouble at a bar over there.
The Tacoma?
Yeah.
I used to grab drinks with my brother there after he got off work. Well, before... you know.
Stand back from the door.
Are you finally letting me out?
Just stand back from the door. And keep your hands where I can see them. All right. You're free.
That's it?
Go. Before I change my mind.
I can't fucking sleep. But guess you can't either. You suddenly have an interest in local folklore?
Does the lady in the woods mean anything to you?
No. Where'd you hear it?
It's something Orson said.
Orson spoke?
A little, yes. There was a book. A strange version of Three Billy Goat Scruff. I shouldn't have read it to him, but I did.
What do you mean?
There's a darkness to him, Britt, that I can't explain. And he said he wasn't alone out there.
What? Who?
He called her the Lady in the Woods.
It sounds like something from a fairy tale.
That's why I've been looking through old folklore. Orson wouldn't tell me anything more, and after all the weird things I've seen lately, I was hoping I could find some kind of clue in these books.
And did you find anything?
No. I don't know what else to do, Britt.
Maybe she's real.
What do you mean?
People have been seeing things around town. Like this woman everyone thinks is me, doing these horrible things around town. At first, I thought people were making shit up. You know, messing with me.
What does this have to do with the lady in the woods?
What if they're the same person?
I don't know.
Think about it. Ava, now Papa? Everyone's hated our family for so long. This woman could be trying to destroy us once and for all.
Orson said, to suffer is to thrive in the grove of dead trees. He never spoke like that before. It must have come from her.
Astrid, this is all too weird.
Almost like an episode from Nils's podcast Weird.
Astrid, no.
Oh, come on. Nils is a conspiracy nut. If anyone would know who the lady in the woods is, it would be them.
Did you forget what happened between us?
You were friends for so long.
Yeah, right until Ava shot them. We haven't talked since. Why don't you go talk to them?
I can't leave Orson alone. Nils used to be so into you. Maybe if you just apologize, they would help.
It's going to take more than an empty apology.
Then offer to give them an interview. Try to fuck them, I don't care. I just need help. Aurora will be here soon, Angel.
Stupid! Ugly! Stupid little nothing!
Hello. So amazing to see you.
Yes, you as well. Oh, please, come in.
Hi, Orson. It's so nice to see you again. I'm so happy that you're back and safe and... Orson!
Orson! Orson, no! Just let me wash the wound, please.
It's fine. Unfortunately, this isn't the first time I've been bitten. Astrid, this behavior, we can't ignore it anymore. It's clear Orson is exhibiting the same violent traits as your mother and elder sister.
I know. If he grows up to be like her,
Hey, listen to me. We're going to make a plan. I've dealt with this kind of thing before. We can figure this out together, okay? But it's gonna be tough, okay? More meetings, more discomfort. But that's what Orson needs. Trust me, I'm here for you. You won't go through this alone.
I know you're there. What the hell? You let me out just so you could follow me?
I wanted to see where you'd go.
I offered to bring you here.
This is where you found Faith?
Over there. I don't know how she survived here, but she did. I'm just glad I found her.
The agony and ecstasy of the heralds.
Doesn't sound like a story I'd read a child before bedtime.
How do I know you weren't really the lady in the woods?
Does this look like the woods?
Seems pretty fucking convenient that you just found her here. What were you even doing here?
I don't know exactly.
You don't know?
After I crashed into that ditch, I kept walking through the fog and found my way here. Like I was led here.
What's that supposed to mean?
I thought it was because of my brother. This is where he died. In the accident.
Your brother died in the accident?
He did. His body was so scorched that it took a few weeks to officially ID him. It felt like he was leading me here. But I found your daughter instead. If that doesn't mean something, I don't know what does.
What was your brother's name?
Jeremy Jackson. Did you know him?
We have to tell Xavier about this.
Why in the hell would I go back there? They're just going to lock me back up.
The Foundation can help you figure out why you were brought here.
I don't need help from your cult.
After everything you've seen and experienced here, you still think that?
You think they can really help me find out why I'm getting messages from my brother?
I do. And maybe that will help me find out what happened to Faith. I mean, you did say you wanted to help her.
Okay, but you better tell them I'm not the one who kidnapped your daughter. Eric?
Faith, stop it.
You're no fun, Mommy.
Faith, honey, we need to talk.
What about Miss Nora? I don't wanna.
Faith, something is coming for us. Something I don't know I can protect you from.
The monsters?
Yes. And to make sure you'll be safe, I have to do something I'm not sure I want to do. But it means we'd be together forever.
I don't want to be with you. I want to be with Daddy.
I'm not sure if Daddy will be allowed to come with us.
And Miss Nora.
Nora?
She's nicer than you, Mommy.
Oh, honey, you don't mean that.
She hates you, Mommy, and I do too.
You don't speak to me like that, young lady.
Tensions are running high in this sleepy fishing village. It seems the wounds of the past never fully healed, and now they've split open once again. On the next episode, my search for the truth continues. That was bad.
A fellow pill popper, huh?
It's just something for the pain. Your sister used hollow point bullets. They tore up my insides. It's been over a decade and I still get worms. I'm sorry. Am I making you uncomfortable?
My sister and I... we need your help.
And why would I ever help you?
Because I'm also here to apologize.
Apologize for what?
For what I did. After Ava.
Ah, right. That time I got ghosted by my best friend while I was still in a fucking hospital bed. How could I forget? Kind of late for an apology, don't you think?
Look, I didn't know how to handle what happened. It wasn't right, and I wish I could change it. But here I am.
I always wondered what I would do if this ever happened. All right, I'll do what I can. On one condition.
What's that?
I want to talk about everything we've missed out on for all these years.
Deal.
Faith, stay away from the windows. We don't know what's outside.
A lady.
What? Krista, what are you doing here?
I came to talk.
Faith, go to play in your room.
No.
Faith, I said go play in your room. Now.
Trouble with your little aspirin?
Is that why you're here? You found out about my conversation with Xavier, and now you want to punish my daughter too?
No. I'm here to plead with you.
What?
You can't rejoin the Foundation.
Krista,
I've seen what's coming, Rachel. Xavier's right. We can't stop it. And you would be putting everything at risk.
Why? Because you think I'm blighted?
Rachel, only the purest are allowed to ascend. You know this.
And who gets to decide that? Xavier? You? Maybe it's time someone else led the Foundation. Because from where I'm standing, you're not as pure as you seem to think you are.
Is this about me and Eric? Why do you even care? You didn't want to be with him anyway.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know he deserves better.
Get out of my house. Now.
Bye, Faye.
Tell me again why we're out in the middle of nowhere.
We are looking for the Chudame, the wooden lady.
I don't get it.
It's a tree that's famous for having a knot resembling a woman's face. One of my listeners is big into ancient druid mythology.
We're getting leads from your fans now?
Lady in the woods, wooden lady. I thought there could be a connection.
Well, it beats anything I've come up with. Everything okay?
It's my pain medication. I must have left my pills at home. It's fine.
Right.
Behind you! Brit! Run!
Nils? Nils! Ah! What the hell?
I need to talk to both of you.
Eric? What are you doing here?
I found out where she was while she was missing.
Wait, you found out where she was? How?
You can come in now.
How did she get out of the library?
She promised to take me to the place where she found Faith, and she held up her end of the deal.
I took Eric to the steel mill because that's where I found Faith. I don't know anything about you people or your organization, but whoever is reading this was the one who kidnapped your little girl.
Where did you get this?
I told you. The steel mill.
Nora, we need time to discuss this. Alone. Eric, do you believe what she's saying?
I don't know. But she was brought to Hope's Junction for a reason. It can't be a coincidence that she came here looking for her dead brother and found my daughter instead.
Unless she's the one who took her.
Eric, this is likely the woman who stole your little girl from her home. And you not only didn't tell me she'd left this building, but you've allowed her to sow suspicion among us.
I just thought she should have a chance to speak.
A chance to accuse a member of our order, you mean?
Is that a Foundation book? I've never seen that before.
You need to make sure she doesn't leave the building again. Thank you.
Nora? Nora! Shit.
Olivia.
Did I catch you at a bad time?
No. Orson's just taking a nap upstairs.
May I come in? I promise to be quick.
Yes, please. Come in. We don't get many visitors out here.
Is Orson doing better?
Not really.
What happened?
I let his social worker see him and it didn't go well.
How bad?
He hurt her. And I'm worried it's only a matter of time before his anger turns on me.
For what it's worth, you're holding it together really well.
Yeah.
Anyway, I promised I'd be brief. When Orson came back, the conditions were so strange.
I'm still trying to make sense of it myself.
And now his aggressive behavior, everything that's been going on in town. Me, seeing visions of my Asta. As you know, I used to be a child psychologist. I was good at getting kids to open up. I could do that for Orson. I could find out what happened to him out there.
There's something else you're not telling me.
I could also find out if he saw Asta when he was out there in the woods.
He's so aggressive right now. It could make him even worse.
You let me worry about that.
I don't know.
I know it sounds crazy, but you believed Orson was alive when everyone told you it was impossible. You know more than anyone. That feeling in your gut. That your child is still alive. Asta could be out there.
I get it. You need closure. But if Orson gets upset...
Then you can ask him for me. Be as gentle as you need to be. I just need to know.
What's happening? How is this possible? Fuck. What do I do? Come on. Oh, thank God. I can still hear them. The voices. I'm going to get you some help. No, I can't be alone. They're coming for me. Your friend. They have pills that can help. Nils, get the pills for me. If I take them, the voices will go away. You have to hurry, please.
The night sky shall bear witness to our glorious reunion.
I want to go back. I want to be with Daddy.
We'll be quick. I promise, sweetie.
Oh, my sweet child. If only you knew what the Purifier has prepared for you. Don't you want to go to a better place? Free of all this ugliness?
Sounds like dying.
Don't be afraid. Soon you will see a new dawn.
She doesn't want to be here.
And you? Have you considered my offer?
I have.
And?
I can't. I just don't know if I believe anymore.
I was afraid it would come to this.
What are you doing?
Mommy?
Tell her it's okay.
It's all right, baby. Everything's fine. Keep your eyes shut.
I had such high hopes for you, Rachel. But I was wrong.
Don't do this. Please. I'll do anything.
First Joy, then Toby. Your blight spreads like a cancer. As long as you live, we will never be able to ascend.
Don't do this. Not in front of Faith. Please.
Mommy?
May the blood pass through the earth. May the soil and stone filter it until it is once again pure.
You killed him!
It's okay. We're all okay.
Mommy? What's happening?
Faith! Faith!
Okay. You can talk to him.
Thank you, Astrid. I can't tell you what this means to me.
Just be prepared to not like what you hear.
Orson, I'm so glad to see you again. I wanted to know, when you were out there, did you see anybody? In the woods? Was there a girl? Did you know my Asta?
But I know her friends.
Friends? You know Asta's friends, Orson? Who? Who are her friends?
The worms.
What?
The worms and the maggots and the flies and the rot! The putrid earth envelops her!
Orson, no!
Follows her home!
Olivia, wait! Orson, stop!
owed you one. We have to get away from that thing.
Just breathe. You're okay.
What the hell is it?
I don't know, but it's not the only one. There was one that was tall, covered in fingers.
I don't want to die in this place.
Take a deep breath. It's okay. We're gonna get out of here. My daughter, she was just with me. I have to find her.
She came back?
Yes. Some woman brought her back to me.
The lady in the woods? What the hell is happening?
I think Xavier was right. This is happening because of me.
What do you mean?
I was entrusted with someone's life, and I couldn't keep them alive. Come on, we need to keep moving.
Faith!
Daddy!
How did she get here? Where's Rachel?
I don't know. She just showed up alone at the door.
We were in the woods, but Mommy went away.
I need to see Xavier.
No one's seen him. He took some of Radcliffe's writings and just left. Barbara's furious.
Daddy! I'm an aspirin.
Where did you hear that? Faith, this is important. Who told you that word?
Ow! You're hurting me!
Krista, let her go!
If Xavier is choosing aspirins, it means he's given up. He's abandoning this world of the Withering and all of us with it.
I'll find him. Maybe he's with Rachel. Could you watch her?
Eric, everything I've worked for might be collapsing, and you want me babysitting? It should be me out there.
Krista, please. My wife is missing and it's not safe for Faith out there.
Fine. Okay.
I don't want to stay with her. She's mean.
I'll be back soon, honey. You be nice to Krista while I'm gone. Thank you.
Be careful.
Astrid?
Hello? Astrid? Feel free to answer anytime. Shit. Astrid, I thought you were done looking for...
I found Mama's old things.
Oh. Orson, you shouldn't be up here alone. There's rusty nails and spiders.
She has knives.
And that's why we're getting out of here. Shit!
Mama has knives.
Orson, stop!
They suffer in supplies to grow from dead trees.
Orson, stop it!
Ah!
No!
What's wrong?
Maybe Xavier was right.
Maybe I am somehow responsible for all of this.
This darkness isn't your fault. If anyone is to blame, it's my family. And me.
We just have to focus on our children. They're going to be okay, right?
Orson hasn't been the same since he came back. I think someone did something to him. He keeps mentioning some lady in the woods.
He was taken by a woman?
Hate forms my branches. Fear my roots. I am blooming. To suffer is to thrive in the grove of dead trees.
My words are woe. My deeds are rot.
What's that from?
It's from the Foundation.
What's the Foundation?
Run! Astrid? Astrid!
I've been looking for you.
Why?
Everything that's happening to me. You're responsible.
Did Xavier tell you that?
I need this to stop!
I don't know how.
Yes, you do!
Stay away from me!
You can't run away from this!
Rachel?
Eric?
Are you okay?
Faith, She's
safe. Rach, what the hell happened out there?
I met Xavier in the woods, and he tried to kill me, Eric. He blamed me for the withering. Then he was attacked by one of those monsters. It killed him.
Shit.
Someone else was there. She wasn't from Hope's Junction, but she was like me. She lost her son, but he came back. Different. Just like Faith.
Well, maybe she knows who took Faith. Maybe it was the same person who took her son.
I don't know, but ever since he's been back, he's been repeating the same phrase. To suffer is to thrive in the grove of dead trees. It sounded like a Foundation prayer, but I've never heard it before.
Well, is there anyone who might know what it means?
Barbara?
Rachel, she's going to ask what happened to Xavier. What are you going to tell her?
I don't know.
Miss Johansson?
Your sister is ready for visitors.
Britt? She's here?
She's resting comfortably. I was just going to give her some medication for the pain. Is that a problem?
She's sober. But I'm worried her recovery may not be as solid as she makes it out to be. Does she really need them?
Well, I suppose not.
Can I see her now?
Yes, of course. This way.
Hey.
Britt, what happened to you?
This happened because of you.
What are you talking about?
Orson. He's different, Astrid. You decided to leave him alone in that fucked up house of misery we grew up in. What did you think would happen?
I don't understand.
He tried to kill me.
What? Britt, I don't know what to do.
You're his mother, figure it out. And keep him the hell away from me.
Orson, it's Mama.
She was here. The lady was here. The lady was here. The lady was here.
Nurse.
Nurse! Is everything okay?
Please. The pain.
Your sister explained that you've been doing well in your sobriety. I don't want to jeopardize that. I hope you can understand.
Fine.
Buzz me if you need anything else.
Voices! They're coming for me, and then they'll come for you.
Nurse!
I want them to go away! You need to bring me those pills!
Krista? What the hell?
Eric, stay back.
Faith, what are you doing?
Mommy cut herself to save me. Will you? Or do you not believe as much as Mommy? Take it. Take it.
Yes.
Krista!
What happened?
Faith, what's happened to you? Krista,
She wanted me to cut out my eye. She's acting just like Rachel, and you need to do something about it.
What am I supposed to do? Ground her?
Look, if you don't want to do it, then I'll handle it.
What's that supposed to mean?
He just kept saying it, over and over.
And no one saw who went into his room.
I just wish I knew what was wrong with him. If I knew where he was or who took him.
I was saying, there's something I used to use. With your sister. It's at the intersection of hypnotic suggestion and brain mapping, but it's...
But what?
It can be unreliable, and... it could trigger something unpleasant for him.
Let me think about it.
Of course. I never did thank you for letting me speak with Orson. It didn't go the way I'd hoped, but I appreciate you trusting me.
Of course.
I think I was looking for answers in the wrong places. Asta just felt so close to me again, after all these years. But now, even after all this time, I just don't know if I can say goodbye. I'm sorry. I know you have enough to worry about.
We can't put a timetable on grief, okay? It comes when it comes. And nobody should have to face it alone. Together, okay? We'll face it together.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I should go.
Olivia.
Rachel, is Xavier with you?
No.
Have you seen him? I'm starting to get worried.
Xavier, he's, dead.
What? How?
He tried to kill me.
So, you killed him?
But there was a monster.
I see. No need to say more. Xavier was punished for what he tried to do to you.
Really?
There were warning signs that he wanted to hurt you. I'm sorry I ignored him.
Barbara, I need your help.
Anything.
Have you heard the verse? To suffer is to thrive in the grove of dead trees.
Where did you hear that?
What does it mean?
It means the Heralds are back.
The Heralds?
A splinter sect of the Foundation. They had their own interpretations about Paul Radcliffe's writings. Their writings are considered forbidden.
Why?
Instead of stopping the withering, they welcome it. They believe the pestilent to be a savior, a being that desires to take our pain away. Consume it, so to speak. Rachel, they're known to use children in their rituals.
They started all of this. They took Faith. Could there be a herald here, at the Foundation?
It's possible. It would explain a lot. What do you know about Krista Lee?
Krista is a lot of things, but a heretic?
Then what about this Nora? She showed up out of nowhere with your daughter.
I don't know.
We need to expose whoever it is before they open the door.
The door?
Hey. Hey. You said you wanted to keep discussing what we were talking about?
I did. Tell me more about that interview technique.
Oh.
The one you used on my sister, to recover her memories.
Astrid, I don't think that's a good idea.
Please, just explain how it works.
Why? It didn't work on Ava.
Please.
It's basically hypnotism.
Go on.
You're a scientist, Astrid. You really believe in hypnotism?
We've both experienced things we can't explain. I'm willing to try anything to make him remember what happened.
Maybe it's better he doesn't remember. Can be a kindness our mind offers us. Forgetting our worst days.
Yes, I know.
I haven't done something like this in a long time. And even if I could get him to remember something, it might upset him. Is it worth that risk?
Faith? What are you doing? Where's your father? Faith? Faith? Answer me! Faith? I am your mother, and you need to answer me.
Rachel? Is everything okay?
I was looking for Eric and Faith.
They're in the meeting room. How did your conversation with Barbara go?
That's none of your concern.
Did Xavier tell you about Ascension? Did he invite you back into the Foundation? Did you kill him? I know everything that happens here.
So you knew he wanted to kill me? You fucking bitch! You knew and you let me go out there alone?
I had my suspicions, but I didn't know for sure. I promise. Rachel, Xavier gave up on the Foundation, on everything we worked for. It's better that he's gone.
What, so you can take his place?
Whether you believe me or not, I only care about saving this town. You don't have to like me, but I hope you can at least respect that.
How is she?
Well, there was an incident with Krista.
What kind of incident?
Faith got a hold of a ritual knife. She tried to make Krista cut herself.
What?
The mean lady wanted to punish me, but Daddy said no.
Krista tried to discipline our child?
I took care of it. What did Barbara say? Did she know anything that could help Faith?
She told me about a group called the Heralds, an offshoot of the Foundation that wants to usher in the Withering.
What's that have to do with Faith?
Whoever took her must be a member of the Heralds. They could be hiding among us.
So what do we do?
I need to talk to Nora. She might know more than she's saying, if she's not behind all of it herself.
You'll have to find her first. No one's seen her.
I'll find her.
Rach, what are you gonna do?
I just want to talk to her. Take Faith home and I'll meet you there.
I need to talk to you. You're leaving?
Look, I know you think I'm letting her walk all over me, but after what happened in the meeting room, with the knife, I think taking Faith home will be better for everyone.
I don't think that matters anymore.
Krista?
Did I ever tell you what I saw out there when Xavier went missing?
No.
After we got separated, I found myself in this desolate place. I was overwhelmed with this feeling of hopelessness. It was suffocating. There was this monster with a staff. Its gut had this opening like some sick mouth filled with what looked like fingers reaching out to consume me. But what scared me most was there was a part of me that wanted it. I wanted to crawl inside just to make that feeling, that despair go away. Eric, I think Xavier was right. And I have to finish what he started.
Krista, what are you talking about?
Ascension. We have to leave this place. And I want you to come with me. Think about it. A new home, free of blight. Faith would be safe. We could be a family.
Krista, how do we even know this is real? And what about Rachel?
Eric, I need you to listen to me. I have seen what's coming, and we cannot stop it. Do what's right for you and your daughter.
It's worth the risk. Olivia, please. I need to know what happened to him.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Orson, look up and to your left. Now just keep blinking while you drift off. Look into the deepest part of yourself. What do you see? What do you see inside your eyelids?
Trees.
Okay, good. What do you see in the trees?
Light.
What is the light doing, Orson?
It's burning! It's burning me all over!
What's burning you, Orson?
It hurts! Make it stop! Ah!
We should stop. No, I need to know.
Help me!
Orson, Angel, what's burning you?
Orson! No!
Did you know him? He worked at the steel mill until the accident. Big smile, always talked about playing guitar. Thanks anyway.
Nora?
Your Faith's mother.
Can we talk?
How's Faith doing?
That's why I came to talk with you. I need your help.
Of course. I'm happy to help.
Faith has been acting so strangely since she came home. Drawing strange images and repeating cryptic phrases.
And the way she acted towards you, her own mother.
If there's anything you can tell me about finding Faith that might give us any clues.
It's like I told your husband. My car went in the ditch because of the fog, and when I got out, I found your daughter. I wish I knew more.
Have you ever heard the phrase, "To suffer is to thrive in the grove of dead trees"?
Where did you hear that?
Why?
I got a letter from my brother. Obviously, it wasn't really from him. Probably some asshole in town who's playing a sick prank on me. But that was scrawled on the back. To suffer is to thrive in the grove of dead trees.
Can I see the letter?
There's things in it I'd rather not share. Look, I appreciate how your husband got me the chance to plead my case to those Foundation fanatics.
Then come with me and explain this to them.
Back to the Foundation? No thank you.
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for Faith. Nora, please. I'm just trying to help my daughter.
Fine. Let's go.
Why are we wasting time with this? We have more important things to worry about.
Rachel has been searching for the person who took her daughter, and I thought it would be good for you to hear what she's found.
Is that what this is really about?
While we were looking for Faith, I came across a phrase, one I thought might be from the Foundation. When I asked Barbara about it, she told me it connected to a heretic group known as the Heralds. But you'd never brought them up before I asked. If this group is such a threat, why didn't you bring them up earlier?
What are you saying?
Is anything you told me true? Or was it all to just keep me in the dark?
Listen to yourself. If I was a herald, why would I expose myself by talking openly about any of this? Rachel, this is a very serious accusation, one I cannot abide.
Krista, Nora, she's lying to us.
Even if she is, I don't care about any of this.
I think you should leave too, Rachel. And I wouldn't advise returning.
Nora, wait! She took Faith. I know it.
And I know that all this bullshit you're wrapped up in, your little girl deserves better. Stay away from me.
How'd it go?
Eric, I want you to lock the door. And don't open it for anyone but me.
Rach?
Eric? Eric! Shit. Shit.
Orson? Olivia? Are you there? Hello? Brit? Anyone? Please help,
Astrid? Is that you?
Rachel? Rachel!
Astrid!
How did you find me?
I don't know. I just followed your voice and...
It's gonna keep coming for us.
It's good I found you. I think I found something from the quote you gave me. There's a group of heretics called the Heralds. I think they took our kids.
What?
I think they might be embedded in the Foundation.
But if there's one among you, then the woman who took Orson, they must be working together.
I tried exposing them. I thought it might be one of our elders.
And was it?
She denied everything. But now that it's out in the open, things are much more dangerous for both of us.
How dangerous?
Look what they did to our kids. There's no telling what they do to us. Is there someone you trust? Someone who could protect you and your son?
I'd be putting them at risk too.
We'll need all the help we can get.
Nils?
I've been trying to call you.
I've been busy. Mind if I come in? I need a favor. It's about your pain pills.
Are you fucking serious?
No, it's not like that. I want you to hide them.
From who? The maid?
From me.
Oh.
I promise I'll explain everything later. But for right now, do it. For me.
You know, I spent a lot of time being angry at you and feeling sorry for myself.
And now?
And now I just feel sorry for you.
Still doing that?
It's the only thing that keeps her calm. And that's important right now, considering what she tried to do to you.
It's like she's becoming one of those things.
She's still my daughter.
Not for long, unless we figure a way out of this.
What's it like? This place that's supposed to be free of blight?
No one knows. Radcliffe said he saw it in a dream, but when he went to write it down, all he could remember were faint glimpses.
That's it? That's all we know?
I know that it's someplace good. For you and Faith, for us.
And Rachel?
Radcliffe was clear. Only the best of us can go. Otherwise, we run the risk of starting another withering there.
Why do you get to decide that? Krista. She's Faith's mother.
I know, but everything that's happened, everyone we've lost, it's all on me to fix things now. This can't have been for nothing.
If we're together, all of us, it won't be.
Just think about it, okay?
have you been, Mama?
It's hard to explain, Angel. I've got a friend who's working to find the person who hurt you. But that person won't like being found. So if that person should happen to come here, I want you to hide and don't come out, okay? Good boy.
Astrid, how are you?
Olivia, I need your help.
I'll be right there.
Are you sure you don't need me to explain it more?
Enough to know you were right to call me.
I see something.
Astrid! What in the world? Is everything all right?
Sorry about that. I'm Detective Hogan. You must be Orson's Barnavana agent.
Yes, nice to meet you. But why did you point your guns at me?
I'm so sorry for the scare. I wasn't expecting you.
This is the time we agreed to meet for your final interview.
Oh, could we... Is it possible to reschedule?
I'm afraid not. So there are some basic inventory questions I never asked in your intake. But we can just knock those out now.
Okay. And you're sure it wouldn't be better to do this?
How old is Orson?
He's 5.
And how old was he when he started wandering off?
It was a few months ago. I don't remember exactly.
Any allergies or health problems?
Nothing before this shift in behavior. Aurora...
Sure. And when did you first realize what an awful mother you were?
Excuse me?
When did you realize you were a blight on everyone you claimed to love? Astrid, I'm afraid I'm not getting out of these meetings what I would have wanted. But maybe it would help if we could see each other as we really are. Oh, I see it now. In your eyes. That hate, that pain. That's what I've wanted. You shouldn't fight it, Astrid. To suffer is to thrive in the garden. Open yourself to eternity. The heralds will show you the truth.
Eric? Faith? Are you here? Hello? Who's down there? Eric? Faith?
Rachel?
Barbara?
I thought we should have a chat, now that everything's out in the open.
I knew it.
I'd hoped you'd accuse Krista and alienate yourself further from the Foundation. But when you accused me, well, we can't have people thinking I'm a heretic. Now can we?
But why?
No matter what Xavier said, there's no way to escape the Withering. Ascension isn't what he thinks it is.
What did you do to my daughter? Tell me!
Oh, come on. You're going to have to do better than that if you want me to talk.
You're going to tell me everything I want to know.
Oh, sounds like someone's home. I wonder what that handsome husband of yours will think when he finds me tied up down here.
Be quiet.
Rachel, are you home?
Do us both a favor and don't tell him I'm here.
Why would I do that?
Because I'll tell him that you were the one who kidnapped Faith, and when I found out about it, you attacked me and tied me up. And he'll believe it too. You're the crazed heretic who cut out her own eye in a fit of hysteria.
Rachel?
I'll stay quiet if you will. There's the fire I've been looking for. I know you could get there. You just needed a little...
You... liar. You... took my... Orson.
Now let's be civil, Astrid. Or I might have to give your friend here another jab. And I can promise you, she won't wake up.
Why?
As in, why am I here? To herald in the Withering. It's very important work.
The Withering? Rachel.
You mean the American woman? My sister Barbara is taking care of her as we speak. She upended that shithole Hope's Junction perfectly. I hope she's proud of what I've done here.
Why? Me?
Finally, the right question. Because your family is very important to us, Astrid. They started it all here in Stilledalen. Or should I say, your sister Ava started it all when she opened fire on those innocent people. Or do I have it wrong and it was your father, when he murdered your mother, Ingrid?
What?
Your family really does have a history of violence. No wonder Orson is growing up to be quite the little beast.
Fuck you.
Don't stress yourself, dear. You'll need your strength for what's about to happen.
What do you want?
Truth, Astrid. Truth through pain brings absolution. I want you to tell your son about his heritage, about the kind of man Carl really was. Tell Orson what his grandpa did to his grandma.
No.
Then he'll hear it from me. Orson? Orson? Why don't you come down and sit with us, Angel? Your mother has something to tell you.
Rachel?
I'll stay quiet if you will.
Daddy!
When I come back down here, you're going to tell me how to help Faith.
Why would I do that?
Because if you don't, I'll hurt you.
What are you going to do? Torture me?
Come on, Faith. Time to eat.
With your daughter upstairs to hear me scream? Wait until they leave. Let me go, and I'll tell you everything.
I'm not stupid.
Then how about this? Let me go, and I won't tell Eric that you're the lady in the woods, the mad woman who hurt her own daughter.
Faith, honey. You have to eat something.
Everything tastes bad.
Come on. One bite. For me.
Where's that mean lady that's always with you?
You really don't like Krista, huh?
She doesn't care about me. All she cares about is you. She wants to hurt Mommy so she can have you.
Oh, Faith. That's not true. She just wants to protect you.
You're lying! She will never take Mommy's place. Never!
Faith! Hello? Stay here. Rachel, I didn't think you were home.
You didn't think I would leave Faith here all alone, did you?
What was that sound?
Did Daddy come by to see you?
Yeah, and he didn't bring that mean woman, Krista.
Faith!
She wants to take your place, Mommy. And she wants to be leader of the Foundation.
Is that right?
And she asked Daddy to help her.
I'll bet she did.
Rachel,
I think it's time for you to go.
Not until you tell me what's going on here.
I said go!
Alright, but there's something you're not telling me. And when I come back, I want to know what it is.
Orson, stop dawdling and open yourself to the emptiness of eternity.
To suffer to thrive.
Your mama has something to tell you, Orson, about your grandpa.
What is it, Mommy?
Orson, Angel, your grandpa, he wasn't always strong. And your grandma, she was so mean to him for so long, he got weaker. And one day, he got so worn down that he needed the pain to stop. And so he lost control. He killed your grandma, Orson.
No, but Mommy doesn't lie.
No, Orson. You can trust me.
I do, Mommy.
That's good, Angel.
But why did Grandpa do that? Why would he hurt? Why would he?
Perfect. That was perfect.
Don't listen to her.
Your grandpa was a bad man. Your mother has the same darkness in her, and so do you.
I do?
Yes.
Krista?
I keep seeing it, and every time I do, I'm more convinced. We have to do this.
I'm sorry, but I just don't believe there's a magical way to fix everything. Not the way you do.
What about Faith? I thought you wanted her to be safe.
Of course I do, but I don't think the Foundation is good for her. I want to find another way of helping her.
You're making a mistake.
Krista, I didn't mean...
When I leave this world behind, it means we'll never see each other again.
Astrid, can you hear me?
Olivia? Where am I?
You're in hospital. You're safe.
How? Oh God, Aurora!
She's gone.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I woke up on the floor of your living room and everyone was gone.
What about Orson?
He wasn't there.
Might have taken Orson again. We have to find him.
Don't worry. We will.
How could I be so stupid? She was never the person she said she was. Is Aurora even her name?
She fooled everyone.
Oh my God, Olivia. What if she took Orson again? How are we going to find her?
I think finding her will be easy. One of the nurses said she was given this to deliver to Astrid Johansson.
A. Don't forget our appointment. Love, A.
Do you know what it means?
Our standard check-in. She's going to be at the town square at noon.
I'm going with you.
Olivia, I'm not bringing her into the police.
Good. Because I'm not a cop anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
It's almost 11.
Won't be long now.
Astrid, where are you? Oh my God! What are you doing here?
I came here to check on you. Did someone break into your house?
No. Why?
After you told me to hide my pills, I did, but while I was asleep, someone broke into my room. They trashed the place.
Did they take your pills?
They did. Britt, what the hell did you get me involved in here?
I wish I understood.
There you are, Aunt Britt!
Orson, where did you get that?
I got it from you.
You gave him a gun?
Of course I didn't.
Then why does he have a gun?
Orson, give me the gun.
No, I want to go shooting again. You said we could.
I would never say something like that. Now give me the gun.
I'm having Ava flashbacks, Britt.
Where's Mama, Orson?
The lady in the woods came here.
She was here?
I want you to show me how to shoot like you promised. Be fun again. Fun, Britt.
Shit, Rachel! Where's Faith?
Upstairs. Sleeping.
I should go check on her.
Is what she said true? Is Krista in charge of the Foundation now? Faith said Krista wants to replace me. Is that what you want, Eric?
I want to keep our daughter safe, and I'm not convinced Krista's plan can do that. You're Faith's mother, Rach. Any plan that doesn't have you in it isn't one I can get behind. I just wish I knew what really happened to Faith, so I could help her.
Barbara had her.
What? How do you know?
She, told me.
What? When? Where is she?
I tied her to a chair in the basement.
You what?
She confessed to everything. I didn't have a choice.
I want to see her.
You can't go down there.
Why not? What don't you want me to see?
She's agreed to tell me what she did to Faith, but she'll only tell me how to help her if I let her go.
You're not actually considering that, are you? Rachel.
What are you going to do?
What do you think? I'm going to make her tell me, whether she wants to or not.
No, wait! Hurting her could be exactly what she wants.
I don't care!
Eric, listen to me. She's a herald. She wants to cause pain and suffering so she can summon the pestilent. What are you doing?
I'm getting Faith out of this house.
You can't take her from me!
I'm not! I'm just getting her out for a few hours while you deal with that bitch downstairs.
Aunt Britt, come on!
You need to get that gun from him, now.
I'm trying. Orson? Orson, listen to me. Stop right now. You need to give me the gun right now.
No! Shoot with me!
Orson, love, I need you to put the gun down.
No!
My friend here had a bad incident with a gun, and it's making them upset.
I don't care.
Oh my God!
Look out!
Thanks.
You got it. Orson, you... Orson!
Stop! Don't go in there.
I have to. He's in danger.
You're not going to help him if you get killed by whatever's out there. We need a plan first.
Are you in here?
Slow down. He still has that gun.
He's mad at me, not you. I'll handle it.
I just don't trust him, all right? He may be a little boy, but my God, Britt. I can't help but think about Ava.
Ava was different.
I see the same look in his eyes that I saw in hers. That darkness. I see it in all of you, Johanssons. But some of you are able to control it better than others.
Who's Ava?
Orson! Come down. We're going to town to find your mama.
She told me bad things about Grandpa. I don't want to hear those things anymore.
We're just scared for her, Orson. We don't know where she is, and we don't want her to get hurt.
Tell me who Ava is. They said we have the same eyes.
You want to know who Ava was?
Nils?
She was your aunt. She had a gun, just like you. She shot me, and she murdered a whole lot of people in this town.
Nils, that's enough! He's just a boy. Come on, Orson. We need to go find your mama.
Will I be like Ava?
We'll talk about it later.
Be careful.
No more running, Aurora. You're going to tell me why you did this. You're going to tell me what you did to Orson and...
Or what? Your cop friend will shoot me?
Why did you send for me?
To give you the answers you've been searching for. Eat it.
So you can poison me? Tell me what you did to Orson.
This is what I did to Orson. Throughout our time together, I fed him this root. He didn't like it much at first, but I think by the end he was almost fond of it. You have to eat to understand. Don't worry, it won't kill you, but it will change you.
I should just shove this root down your throat.
Go right ahead. I welcome enlightenment. But then, you'll never get your answers about Orson. About any of it. It's really quite simple, Astrid. Take your answers, or live knowing you'll never get them.
I finally got her down.
You shouldn't have taken her out of the house.
Rachel, I'm worried that she's changing into something that's not our daughter.
I thought you said she was asleep.
Faith?
Do you remember the word? Like a big girl?
Uh-huh.
By hollowed blade, I draw out my affliction. That's very good, Faith. Now what do we do next?
Oh my god.
We were only playing.
Faith, get away from her. Now!
What the fuck, Rachel? I told you that it wasn't safe for Faith to be here with her in the house. And you, how could you look us in the eyes all those weeks? See everything we were going through? And let us think our child was dead? I could fucking kill you! What did you do to my daughter?
I didn't do anything.
Tell me!
Eric, she's not worth it. Put the knife down.
I'm getting Faith out of here. For real this time.
You're not going anywhere.
No. You don't get to tell me what to do. Not this time.
Your husband's finally growing a backbone. Too bad his stubbornness will be his demise. None of you will survive the withering.
I don't trust you.
You don't have a choice if you want to know what happened. But if it helps, I give you my word I won't try anything. And I never break my word. Thank you. Those ropes were tight.
Now tell me what you did to Faith.
You're more gullible than I thought.
Let it go!
You're doing great. Just like she did.
No! Please!
And when the pain gets so unbearable that you'd rather die, just remember, to suffer is to thrive in the grove of dead trees. With every cut you're growing. Now say it with me.
No!
I am blighted. My words are woe. My deeds are rot. But I am not lost. By hollowed blade I draw out my affliction. Now I need your other arm. The wrist.
It's either eternity or nothing, Astrid. What's it going to be?
No, this can't happen.
It's already begun, Astrid. The children are ready. We only wait for you.
No! No!
No! No, Mama, no! Stop! You're hurting me! You're hurting me!
Orson! What did you do to him? It was an accident!
Get away from him!
Wait! No! Britt, please! Okay! We have to keep moving. That thing is...
It's been following me too.
For the moment, at least.
She looks like Aurora.
So you're the one my sister has spoken of. How is little Orson?
She and her sister are behind all of this.
So maybe you're not as stupid as I thought.
We can't let her go.
I'm afraid we're in this labyrinth together. Until you do what must be done.
The Heralds want to bring on the Withering. That's why they're doing all of this.
I still don't understand.
They took our kids to make us suffer.
To bring about his coming. Hello, sister.
My dear Barbara.
Who's coming, Aurora?
The one who will redeem us. The one who will take up all our anguish and free us from it. The great empath. We will not be deprived of him any longer. I must open myself to eternity. Please, Astrid, help me get there.
Help you? Why would I ever help you?
Because we'll both get what we want.
Is that your god?
No. Another emissary, a precursor to our true savior. Consider him a tool.
A tool for what? We're tired of all your cryptic bullshit. Just tell us what you want!
My body stands before the altar, and that creature is the knife. I just need some help falling onto it. So, give me a push. Just a push.
You want me to...
I am a willing lamb, but it will be all the more potent if you lead me to slaughter. So do it.
Don't listen to her, Astrid! It's what she wants us to do!
She'll do it because she wants me dead. As revenge for what I did to you, to your family.
If you want to die, die. But I'm not like you. I would never...
Stop running away from what you really want. There's no saving me. There's no saving anyone. Become Astrid. Become who you're supposed to be.
Astrid, she's lying to you!